So you're happily married, or you're thinking about getting married, or you're on the precipice of a divorce. How do those three things relate when it comes to estate planning? Hello, my name is Megan Truick, and I'm the director here for estate planning and guardianship and probate at the law office of Brian Fagan. I've been working within this field for a very long time. You may not be able to tell because of how wonderfully radiant my skin looks today. But just joking. Let's talk about what it means when it comes to estate planning when you're first entering into a marriage. You may have heard in my other blogs where I talk about using a prenup if you're thinking about marrying, but I've also discussed the situation when you're entering into a marriage and your spouse will not give you that prenup, or you're afraid to even approach the topic of a prenup. How do you address it then? Well, as I said, you can use trusts. You can use a revocable trust so that your property, your separate property, is specially delineated so that you can buffer yourself if, God forbid, you're getting a divorce later. Or for the ultimate protection, you can use an irrevocable trust. I do not recommend that you use an irrevocable trust lightly, because when you use an irrevocable trust, you're not in the driver's seat of what happens with the trust. You are the trustor, the person who creates the trust. You're the beneficiary, the person who gets benefited by the trust. But you're not the trustee, the person who manages the trust. However, it's one of the most powerful protection against any divorce claims that you can have out there, but you need to have the trusted mechanisms behind it for the ultimate protection and for your ultimate benefit. So you're going into the marriage, you have a prenup or you have your trust set up. What does estate planning look like within the marriage? So you're happily married, you're doing your estate plan. You can do your estate plan together with your spouse, which is what I usually recommend. And if you are both young or younger and relatively healthy, you may decide to do a family trust. A family trust in addition to the trust that you came into the marriage with. And if you're doing that, then you know that you can bypass probate, you can have remarriage protection, you'd even have a very wide creditor protection within that family trust that you're setting up during marriage. And then if, God forbid, you're in the divorce court, the trust you came in with will clearly lay out your separate property. If you had an irrevocable trust, then that will airtight the separate property that you put in the trust. And so, unfortunately, if you're in the divorce court, you can rest assured, or you can, as long as you treated the trust properly, you can rest assured that your property you brought into the marriage will be securely protected. Okay, so that's how you can use estate planning at the beginning of your marriage, during your marriage for the happily married people, and even in a divorce, how that protects you through your entire life. If you want to discuss more, if you want to read up on more of my blogs, if you want to watch more of my videos in which I clearly talk about how you use each one of these tools, how you build them to get your ultimate estate plan, please do so. You can like us, you can subscribe, or you can just pick the phone up and make a consultation so that you can talk to one of us. Again, my name is Megan Truick, and we're with the law office of Brian Fagan. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope it was both helpful and informative for you. At the Law Office of Brian Fagan, we are here for you. So please let us know how we can help you with your family law, estate planning, or criminal defense matters by calling our office today at 281-310-5563 to schedule your complimentary consultation. You can find all of our social media info in the description below, and if you would like to stay updated on all of our videos, events, and promotions, be sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel by clicking the notification bell.